Hello you lovely bunch, we're going to have a look at this STuG IV set 2575 1/28 scale limited edition, 2 minifigs, loads of detail. Let's get into it. The Sturmgeschutz IV, or also known as the STuG IV, was a German assault gun, and it was a variant on the Panzer IV and it was used in the latter part of the Second World War, and it was exclusively a tank destroyer, and it was in service from 1943 to 1945, and it was produced between December 1943 and 1945, and 1,141 of them were produced in that time. It was pretty hefty at 23 tonnes, about 6.7 metres in length, 2.95 metres in width, and it had 4 crew. You had a commander, gunner, loader and driver. The armour was 10 to 80mm thick, and the main armament was a 7.5cm STuG 40 L48, and the secondary was a 7.92 machine gun 34. It had a Maybach HL120 TRM V12 gasoline engine, and it could range about 210 kilometers cross country. The maximum speed was about 40 kilometers an hour. It was designed by the Krupp family, and they were the biggest weapons manufacturer in the Second World War and the First World War, and for 30 odd years. They're a pretty big company back in the day, and they actually were defunct in 1999. The STuG became known as an effective tank killer, especially on the Eastern Front, and there's still some surviving vehicles now. There's a couple in Poland, there's one in Latvia, one in Australia, and a couple in Russia. The STuG IV kind of came out for accident, really, because the STuG III factory was heavily bombed by the Allies. I think it was the all-kept factory, and as production was halted, they had to quickly come up with a new STuG variant, and because it's based on a Panzer IV chassis, they could quickly produce the STuG IVs and get them into battle quite quickly. The STuG in general was a good design with low height, solid arm protection and a good gun. The downsides, it was not produced in sufficient numbers, and it's often used in roles it was not meant for. So all in all, an average tank. Good, but used badly. So here's the model done. You can see there's quite a lot of accessories here. We have a little sign here, the engine, a couple of minifigs, some barbed wire, some sandbags, a box of shells, and the tank itself. So let's have a little look at these things individually, and we can get a little bit of a review of them. First, into the minifig. So this comes with 2 minifigs, even though it's a 1/28, it does come with 2 minifigures. We've got this guy here, who's the kind of tank commander. He's got some awesome printing on the front there of his jacket, and on the back he's got a little bit of detailing of a belt going around and some kind of bulges, and then his hat looks awesome. I love this hat detail, it looks really cool. He is a nice looking minifigure. And then we have the second one, which is kind of like the soldier, and he has some nice printing on his chest with his bullets going around. He's winking. I don't know why he's winking at me. Maybe he likes me, who knows. And then on the back he's got some printing again, and the belt detail there with some ammo going around, side printing, and this helmet has some awesome printing on it. Look at that printing on top there, looks great. What a great couple of minifigs. It also comes this limited edition plaque, they're number 738, yeah, let's get that right. And then we have the engine here, which can be taken out the tank on its kind of stand with the Maybach HL120 TRM on there. The engine looks really cool. I've not actually put this on right, so let's take that off and put it on right. What a donut, but that looks awesome. I really like this little engine on its stand, but you can put it in the tank. We'll have a look at that a bit later on. See, it takes it off. We can put it in the tank in a second. Also, you get this barbed wire kind of on the cross as wood there, which is quite cool for some scenery. Some sandbanks in this really kind of greeny yellow colour, not the normal yellow colour, and a shell box. Lovely. Now, the tank itself, let's have a little look. So it's got the side skirts on this one, they look really cool. The yellow colour for me is not quite the right colour, but we'll let it off. The front detailing there looks really cool. You've got a kind of a headlamp and a couple of little visors there. Lovely printed parts as usual. The turret moves up and down and sideways and left. Not too bad movement in that. And then we go on to the other side with the side skirt, which looks really cool. Love the camo looks nice. Then the back of the tank, we've got kind of a fuel area and some engine detailing and stuff. Looks really cool. Now also this tank does have the engine, which you can put into the back. You pull this little bit off here. Did it first time. What's going on? You lift up this little flappy McFlapski. There we go. We'll lift that up, and the engine does get in there. This may take a while. The engine does Yeah, it goes. Yeah.
Many hours later.
There we go, just like that, easy peasy, and it goes. Push it down, then you can put the kind of engine bay back on there, so it looks really cool. You've got the engine detailing in there. Pop that flap down, pop that on, job done. There's also some detailing inside the tank where the kind of turret goes into it. So you lift up this little hatch, give this little kind of a pull up off here, and you open it up. And we've got some interior detailing. This little machine gun's pretty cool as well, to be fair. But inside, you can see the kind of loaders area there, where you can fire the gun from. I do like that interior detailing. It does look really, really nice, to be fair. Well done, Cobi. So you can put him in there, chuck him in like that, and then we can also put the hatch back on top. So we just pop that on quite nicely, just sits on top. This one's easier than the engine. There we go. And you can also put your commander outside, sort his arms out quickly. Pop him in. He does kind of fall in there a little bit. He looks a bit uncomfortable, to be honest, but it's not too bad. The machine gun again, I do like that detail. There's some detailing on the side there, some kind of wheels, a little box, some chains. There's also some tracks, a little shovel there. So there's loads of detailing on these 128s. They do look awesome. But all in all, this is a fantastic set, to be fair. Even though the colouring's not great, it's still really nice.